Thank you for being here. Thank you. And the stage is yours.
Thank you very much. Yeah, good evening, everyone. So I'm here to talk about Archway Network, which is an incentivized smart contract platform designed on Cosmos. And we are building a platform that is designed to reward the developers and creators. Okay, so yeah, a bit about me. I'm Augusto Elesbao, lead developer experience engineer at Philabs and a contributor to the Archway network. In case anyone wants to find me, this is my Twitter handle, and I use the same handle basically in every social media. So a little bit about the problem that we are trying to solve here with Archway. So we know that a lot of the network value that is added to a running network it comes from its usage. So who brings the users are the developers who are building smart contracts in that platform. And often the value created by this network is rarely shared together with those creators. So the idea of Archway is to actually bring back a piece of those shares to the creators who are mainly the ones responsible for accruing value to a network. And well, how does it work? Basically, as a smart contract developer, for every transaction that people make with your smart contract, you will get rewarded back part of the transaction fees that are spent into that execution. So yeah, this works basically in three ways. We have the model of gas rebates, where 50% of the transaction fees are split between the validators and the smart contracts. We also have inflation rewards, where 25% goes to the dApps and the remaining to the validators, and contract premiums, where the smart contract gets 100% of those gas fees. The main advantage of this business model is that the dApps, they can decide on how to allocate those funds for their best usage. So they can use it to boost liquidity incentives, fund their development teams, contribute to a DAO, so those funds could be managed by the community, and so on. So as I said, Archway Network is built on top of the Cosmos network. We are using the Cosmos SDK and integrating to the Cosmos network, and this enables access to a vast ecosystem of chains. And for those who are not familiar with Cosmos network, it is a network of chains with purpose that they are built for specific purposes. So the idea is that you can use the Cosmos SDK and build your self-sovereign chain for whatever use case you have, like DeFi, NFTs, and so on. And with Archway, you can access all this network via IBC, which is the Inter-Blockchain Communication Protocol. And this protocol is a protocol designed since the inception of Cosmos Network to enable the exchange of messages between different chains running in this network. And as Archway already has IBC enabled by default, so you would be able to access with your smart contracts, you would be able to access liquidity pools available in other chains or NFT marketplaces in some others, and interact with all those, still getting the rewards accrued to the smart contracts. And the smart contracts developed in Archway are built using Cosmosm, which is a model that can be plugged into any Cosmos-based chain. And this model is basically a framework that executes a WebAssembly virtual machine. So any code that can be compiled into WebAssembly, which is a very popular technology nowadays, developed by Mozilla. Any contract that any programming language that is able to produce a WebAssembly file can be uploaded to Archway and executed. You just need to follow specific APIs, but that's it. with that, you are able to develop smart contracts using popular programming languages. The most commonly used now is Rust, but we are soon releasing Go SDK as well. And well, the possibilities are many because in the future you could use whatever other language like TypeScript, whatever. And the main advantage of using Cosmos as well is that it has support for multi-chain contracts. So you would be able to deploy the same contract in different networks. And for example, if you have a use case where you wanna, I don't know, access a liquidity pool or do a secret transaction, you could connect to a secret network or a cache network to run whatever a node there. And you can access and exchange messages with all those chains in a very easy and programmable way inside your smart contracts. Yeah, so that's basically it about Archway, and we are soon releasing our mainnet called Triumph. And yeah, that's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Augusto. I have a question also for you. So if I understand correctly, Archway provides a base protocol by which any smart contract that is deployed on the WASM VM automatically can have access to this, gas distribution system, right? But if the same contract is deployed on another chain, I guess then this would not be the case. So the idea is that developers would just use your chain because of this automatic reward system?
Yeah, exactly. The reward system is baked into the protocol itself. So this is something that usually when a smart contract is executed in any other chain, all the gas fees, they go straight to the validators. In Archway, those gas fees are split. But if you deploy exactly the same smart contract in other chains, this feature will not be enabled because it's part of the protocol.
And if the contract is called from another chain, then since it's validated, I guess, in Archway, then it would automatically work.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. So if you have a dApp that's very successful, for example, and it's being called from other chains, then the transaction fees that are used by your contract will also accrue rewards.
Thanks again. So now we move on